So yesterday we were able to apprehend a criminal, a cyber criminal from Mewat in Haryana. So Mewat is one of those strongholds where there are lots of cyber criminals. We keep on hearing places like Jamtara, Bharatpur, Mewat, which have become hotspots of cyber criminals, and over the time it has become difficult to catch accused from there. So, for to put it into context, to catch one accused from the village, you need 7 to 8 police vehicles with armed policemen inside so that you can catch an accused. Otherwise, people gang up in protecting their neighbors. So, in cybercrime police station, we registered an offence in the month of October, wherein the ATMs of Ratnakar Bank Limited (RBL) they were tampered, and around 9 lakh rupees were withdrawn using the vulnerability by capitalizing on the vulnerability in the RBL network. So we obtained the complaint, and based on CCTV footage, we identified two individuals who are roaming around different ATMs, which were situated in secluded places during odd hours of the night, and they withdrew money amounting to 9 lakhs by identifying a particular vulnerability in their ATM network. So, in pursuance of that, we use different kind of intelligence gathering mechanism, technical as well as human, and also consulted other state police where such offences were reported, and we were able to identify two criminals from Mewat. Now, after identification, the team went to catch the accused in the month of January, and they stayed there for some 7 days. So our cybercrime police inspector Devendra Pingle and his team, they camped there for 7 days, but they could not catch the accused because they would not leave out of their village, and it was virtually impossible for an out-of-state police to carry such a massive operation by taking 7 to 8 police escorts there. So, realizing our limitations, we and in consultation with the local police, particularly the SP there, we came up with a different strategy. What we did was, over a period of 1 month, we analyzed his entire movement as to when he comes out of the village, because as I told you, it was difficult to catch him from his house. So we identified a particular pattern in which he was expected to. So far, only one has been arrested. There are 7 days police custody. We got 7 days police custody. We'll see if we can get the other.
So how many people are involved in? Sir, how many?
Huh?
You are able to see 25 lakhs.
25 lakhs. Yes. Country-wise, it's in crores. But
in Goa, it is 25.
because our number of cases compared to the national average is also low, so correspondingly the amount that we are able to save, that is also
25 lakhs after this helpline number.
Yes, this helpline number is functional since last June 12. So and we are getting complaints, good number of complaints. The only thing is, again, we have used almost all platforms wherever we create cyber awareness, that this has to be done immediately. For example, he commits a fraud on me and the money gets transferred into his bank account. If I report it after 2 days, he might withdraw the money. But if I do it immediately, whatever he does, as long as it is within the banking channel, we'll be able to stop it. So, I mean, almost all Indian banks, several international banks, this financial intermediaries, they all have been brought on this platform. This is basically an initiative of the central government. So I4C, that is India Cybercrime Coordination Center, under MHA, they have floated this helpline number, which is operational throughout the country. So I think on this note, I would also again urge everyone to complain on 1930 immediately whenever they become a victim of cybercrime.
So how many cases have been solved through the cyber crime till now?
This year?
Yeah, this year.
This year, 2 to 3, I think. This year we have registered 2. Last year we registered around 50 cases. So, I mean, this we are talking about cyber crime police station in Ribandar. The number of cases across Goa would be much higher.
So, this helpline is applicable for the social media fraud also?
No, this is applicable for financial frauds where time is very important factor. Otherwise, social media frauds we are able to handle because whenever it comes, we can respond to it promptly. But this financial frauds, time is very important. Let's say you become a victim of crime, you stay in some place, then you have to go to the police station, write a complaint. Maybe you will consult somebody in between. It takes a lot of time. So immediately give a call. Our people at this police control room, they'll ask questions, they'll fill in the details, and immediately the action begins at the back end.
So what's the number?
1930. They are again for some 2-3 days. Waited for him to come out of the village, and the moment he came out, we were able to catch him. So this is one of a good case detection from Goa police, wherein we are proud to say that even if criminals come from a very hardened background, we will be able to catch them wherever they are.
So what's the name of the
Name, just give the name of the
What's the accused?
So the accused is Mubarak Muhammad.
Mubarak.
Muhammad, resident of Mewat, Haryana, and he is wanted in connection of FIR number 46/2022 of Cybercrime Police Station.
What is the name of exact name of the village? What is that name of the village?
Village is Luinga Kalan,
And what you said, Mohavit or something you said?
Mewat.
Mewat.
Mewat is a district. So the or new district, both are same.
Sir, was it a habitual offender?
So so far we have not identified any case registered against him, but we have asked other state police to give us a detail as to if Mubarak is involved in any such crime. But because that place is one of the hotbeds of cyber criminals, it is likely that he would be involved in one or more of the other cases.
If the whole village is involved in such crimes, then what the local police or what the local police do? They don't take action on this village.
So the two things. One, it would be wrong to say that the entire village is involved in cybercrime. I mean, there are lots of cyber criminals there, but to paint the entire village as a cyber criminal would not be the right thing. Second thing is, local police is cooperating, but there are difficulties in implementing, catching the accused. It has so happened, it has come to our notice that even in crimes which concern that particular state, it is difficult to catch the accused. But nevertheless, they extended all their cooperation, whatever they could, to us in catching the accused. So I think it's better that interstate coordination goes on increasing so that this village does not become a safe sanctuary for the criminals.
Yeah.
Yes. So we have in the CCTV footage we are able to identify 2 accused. We are able to catch one of the accused, and the current accused he was produced before the magistrate today, and we have 7 days police custody. So during this time we will try to identify the second accused and will chalk out a strategy to get him as well. So basically, this tampering of this ATM network, he was trying to withdraw money from his own account, but the money was not being debited from that account. So this is the trick that he was using. And on this note, I would also urge all the bank representatives, whoever install ATMs, that they necessarily deploy a security guard over there. Be it physical theft of money from ATM, or taking away of the ATM machine altogether, or identifying of such vulnerabilities. If a single guard was deployed there, it would have been very difficult to do what they were doing.
In Goa, not a single bank is employing a single guard on any of their ATMs. This is what we have seen over the years. And you have to do something now. Police has to do something in this regard. Actually, it is mandatory. But nobody is taking the responsibility. Banks only want to make money, fast money. They have for employing, they have to pay, So they are looking for their profits. So you have to do something now.
As far as I am aware, there are certain banks in certain ATMs where guards are deployed, and as to places where they have not deployed, pertinently South Goa district, an advisory was issued to all the banks, so that they necessarily conduct a security audit as to what are the vulnerabilities and deploy a guard at all such places. evidently, I mean, it's very clear that if they deploy a guard there, it becomes it increases the safety factor of that ATM, and the money is secure. So again, through this platform, we urge all the bank managers and the representatives and the ATM operators that they necessarily deploy a security guard, especially during the lean period where there are less number of visitors, where such criminals would utilize this period to commit any such crime.
So where this
I think-
incident happened? So where this incident happened?
So this incident happened at 4 or 5 places across state of Goa. So there was some ATM in Mapsa, some Panji, some in Kalangut. So
Same branch it is.
yes, same bank. Yes, RBL bank.
RBL.
So I mean, the one common factor between all these ATM locations was that they were all situated at some kind of, I mean, in some sense, at an isolated place, and they were. Yes, so in certain cases we have been able to identify the accused. In certain cases, the case is under investigation. We have not been able to identify the accused so far. But the important thing is that the money has been secured. So the money which was lost, that has been frozen in the banking channel, which will ultimately be returned to the complainant.
And all they operate from Goa, outside the Goa. These people.
This was through ATM. Same.
No.
Sorry?
These people, which you said now, you were able to identify them. Are they operating from Goa or outside Goa?
In our experience, financial frauds, mostly we have accused which are out of state. And maybe in certain cases we have also got accused of foreign origin, foreign nationality. So so far financial fraud, I think only couple of cases in which we have had local accused. Because a cybercrime invariably will find accused who are situated far off. So it does not make sense.
Your cyber department has enough strength to handle these cases.
I think in past 6 months we have had certain addition to our cybercrime police station in terms of manpower, and also there's a few other. I mean, as and when the demand is increased, as and when the demand is realized, we get enough force. But again, there's one important other good thing also, that in cybercrime police station we have regular trainings. We sometimes invite resource persons to Goa. Sometimes our staff goes to different other institutions for training. So this is one good feature in which we have had regular trainings in different training institutions across the country. So that is also helping us a lot in staying updated with the patterns of crime, as well as on the ways, the ways how to counter the crime.
Awareness. Do you think awareness, more awareness is needed, because in spite of all these cases, people get cheated.
So
Even officers, naval officers have been cheated.
So, unlike, I mean, this is again a very special feature of cyber crimes. So, whatever, let's say, we are talking about financial fraud, whatever they need to make the money be transacted from your account to the other, be it OTP or password or any form of authentication, that is what we own. So, if we are careful, if we exercise necessary precautions, these crimes can be prevented altogether. So, with this motive, we have created lot of awareness programs. In fact, we have